What's up, guys? I'm gonna teach you guys how to save money fast in 2 ways. So my 2 ways that work for me: your operating costs and the way you get paid. So is it every month, every 2 weeks, bi-weekly? Some of you guys might get paid once a month. So I'm gonna tell you guys what works for me. So let's start on the first one: your operating costs. How much do you spend for your operating daily lives? That kind of sounds funny, but like how much you guys have to put out. So obviously we have rent, we pay, most of us make a car payment. I kind of stayed away from that. All your other regular bills, groceries, gas, etc., etc. You guys know about all that stuff. Tally all that up. I like to kind of keep it old school and I write things down just because I kind of like to see things. Just it's more clear for me. Tally all that stuff up, and whatever number that you guys normally have, I want to say you get paid and then that's your bills, right? And then I just kind of compare the two, right? This is now where my second point comes in: how you guys get paid. So I get paid every week, even though I do have more than one source of income, but it varies because it's a side hustle. Let's say the month's been squared away, so now it's a fresh month. I want to say there's about 4 weeks in a month, if I'm right, I think. And you know, we'll get paid 4 times and everything's been paid off. So those 4 checks, cash, direct deposit, however you get paid, you should be able to keep, right? Our operating costs, like we're talking about, is all paid and squared away. You now get to keep all that stuff. So that's kind of the way I like to manage it. Some people might like to manage it a little better, a different way. I've talked to people getting paid every 2 weeks. They like that. They say it works for their bills. Whatever works for you. I'm just saying the reason why I think this makes the most sense is because now everything's been paid and you get 4 checks or your deposits, however you want to say it. Those now all come in. You want to keep them in. People will talk about they save about 20 or 30% of their income. I think that's great, yeah, but imagine if you're saving everything. Let's say you get, I'll use myself. So at the end of the week, I'll get paid about $1,500, maybe $1,600 if I work more hours, but I don't like to work that long because I want to try to create more income in my spare time. I'll tell you guys about that another time. So now that I have this $1,500 and all my bills are paid, what do I really need to spend money on? What do you really need to spend money on? I know for myself, I don't really do too much. I do give myself a little bit of money till the next check to kind of enjoy myself or spend time with my girl or my friends. But aside from that, what do you really need? So I think we tend to make things more difficult than they need to be. You guys already know it's cut the fat where you can, you trim bills, obviously, subscriptions, eating out. You guys know about that stuff, but the main things are really and truly just whatever your operation costs are, cut the big stuff that matters. So like, obviously, because that's where you are gonna track whatever your biggest bills are, which are probably gonna be either rent and a car payment. Those you need to kind of tweak around. I've been on both sides of the spectrum. I pay rent now, and I've also not paid rent. I've also had a car payment, and I have not. And if you ask me, wouldn't it be better if you could not pay those 2 bills? I mean, we also have to live, which I do get, and we need to get to where we need to go to make this money, but you're able to still tweak it. You could get a cheaper car, or you could get rid of your car, lower your payment, something. There's ways you could do it, right? I personally had a car. I took over a lease from my sister and I was paying, but I just said, you know what, paying $500 a month to drive this, I mean, I could drive a good car or I could drive a regular car, a beater, and they do the same thing in reality. They both bring you from A to B, so I don't really care. So I went with the cheaper. And yeah, paying rent, I mean, it is what it is. It has to be done. But in reality, that too could always be tweaked, right? You could move somewhere a bit cheaper, this, that, whatever the case may be. I'm pretty good right now though. But doing those two main things, and I think if you crunch your numbers properly and look how everything works, even if you can't, like, I choose to get paid the way I do, I like it better, it works for me. These methods, I find that they work amazing because everything that's come in now, keep it in. Just the whole point is don't put it back out. A lot of things go out. That's not how you save. Don't, obviously, yeah, you could increase your income. It is easier said than done, but sometimes it's not always about that. People tend to make more money and then spend more money. It's not rocket science here. Let's make more money and just keep it inside. Be simple. That's all it really is. Let me know if that works for you guys. Let me know in the comments. And yeah, if you like what you've seen, there'll be more videos every Friday.